So the Pyro gets crapped on a lot by the general TF2 player base, whether it's because their, yes, mystery gender, but for the sake of pronouns I'm going to use their, flamethrower takes no skill, or because their primary does the least amount of damage. Outside of the medic's underused needle gun, there's always people complaining, but we know better. We know that the Pyro is an amazing class. And here's why. We know that the Pyro has one ability that no other class has. The Scout has a poor version of it with the shortstop, but nobody else truly has it, and it's the Air Blast. This one ability, this one right click, has the ability to change the entire tide of battle. It's an absolutely insane skill for several reasons. We know it has the ability to reflect an insane amount of items. Mad Milk, Girardi, Cleavers, Baseballs, Ornaments, Rockets, the Cowmangler's Large Energy Beam, Flares, Rolling Grenades, Sticky Bombs, Sentry Rockets, Repair Claws from the Rescue Ranger, and even arrows. Pyro is the only class that can convert an enemy's team DPS into your team's DPS. He doesn't block projectile damage like with the Engineer's Short Circuit, he sends it back to them with extra mini crit damage. We know that Pyros can flat out prevent Ubers from being effective by using this Air Blast ability. An invulnerable Uber can be pushed back, wasting the Uber's time. The quick fix actually can't be knocked back, which makes it an effective Pyro killer. However, a quick fix can be out DPS'd anyways, or taken out with some other methods. Vaccinators are kind of a mixed bag when it comes to Pyros. It all depends on the medic that's playing it, but the Kritzkrieg is the one that makes it a huge double-sided coin. A soldier being critzed can doom their medic or his teammates with those Crockets, as a Pyro can just send them straight back for insane damage. And, of course, where maps allow it, environmental kills always make for a fun experience. At least for the Pyro anyways. We also know that the Pyro's primary weapon is unique to the Pyro. Outside of the Cowmangler and Heavy's Huo Longheater, no other class has fire readily available. And I say readily available because those other classes have caveats. The Cowmangler has to use a charge attack, and the Heavy's Huo Heater uses a fair amount of ammo. Pyro's primary purpose is setting things on fire. Explosion weapons are shared by soldiers in demos, and to a lesser extent Engineer. Hit scan weapons are used by everybody else except for the medic, and really just being on fire is unnerving enough, and just having that in your arsenal makes him a much more effective class. We also know that Pyros are a poor counter to other Pyros. They cannot set each other on fire innately, and they have rather derpy flamethrower fights, almost forcing Pyros to take up shotguns if they know they'll be seeing a lot of one another. Better yet, Pyros can extinguish flames to gain points for themselves and save teammates. Sure, other classes can extinguish fires, but on a cooldown. Pyro only needs ammo, which can be an issue with weapons like the backburner, or exclusively the backburner. But snipers are an okay counter to snipers, soldiers are an okay counter to soldiers, heavies to heavies, etc. Only engineers and medics also share in this poor self-countering. So why are there people who actively dislike the Pyro so much? Well, the players who don't understand he's an ambush class make competent Pyros look poorly by rushing in and spraying fire everywhere instead of trying to learn the map. Maybe enough Pyros don't prioritize extinguishing teammates or being a buddy to engineers where the situation calls for it. Perhaps it's the crit weapons he has in their arsenal, which are pretty dang fair. Yeah, even the Flog. It could be that the Pyro has a wide variety of weapons for many scenarios, especially their melee selection. But I think what has many people under the Pyros are bad bandwagon is that people just don't get Pyro. People who think that headshots are more skillful than spraying flames, and to an extent they are, but they're totally different skills. One is based primarily on aiming, and the other is based primarily on positioning. It's all just a matter of understanding Pyro's place in the game, and many players have trouble with that. Also, I think maybe it's just because Pyro has some of the best cosmetics in the game. I'm just saying, maybe that's why they're jealous. I don't know. In any case, that's why Pyro is an awesome class, and I hope I could draw that out for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.